Well, we wouldn't know, but we should just attack him. Like, I'm mad strong.
He and I have made a number of agreements over the years. If you can even call them years at this point. We let him go. In exchange, he'll wait at the buried temple. You'll be able to prepare any way you can before then.
What's this buried temple you guys talking about?
There's always a final artifact in a specific temple. The hunter and I agreed that whoever you sided with, the other would wait there. Expect anything and everything. Other starborn, human mercenaries and defenses, alien creatures under mind control. It's all fair game.
Alright. Stormcatcher. Oh my god, Sahara scared the shit out of me. On my inventory, can I? Yeah, I could teleport.
And we'll get underway.
I'm gonna take everything that Sarah got.
Lifting off now. Shift system stable. Establishing orbit now, Captain.
Complete the final glimpses. I need to gather the remaining. Okay.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. Go ahead and link.
Hey, what can I...
Hey, how are you?
Everything's 5 by 5, Captain. And see
if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal. Place to recharge and ready ourselves for our next mission.
Oh, gang. Gather up, gang.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together to say goodbye. You know, to Sam.
I'll be there. I promise, Noel.
Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
There's that empty feeling again. Whenever someone's gone, there's like a hole in the lodge where there used to be.
That was turned right there. I don't know why.
I need to inventory all our equipment and other odds and ends for damages. It's silly, but I can't stop thinking about the idea that there are more of me out there. Even just one more Noel is crazy to consider, but dozens, hundreds, an infinite number of them? How different might we all be? Am I not even remotely the unique individual I thought I was? My head is spinning just considering it. Well, I'm glad you seem so certain of that. I'll admit, I'm not that sure at all.
What have we even talked about? Any thoughts on the starboard?
You mean what could be the biggest discovery in the history of humanity? Yeah, I've got some thoughts. Scans are still inconclusive, but I think we've seen enough to know that we're dealing with something potentially even more unusual than the artifacts. There are so many questions beyond just who are they? How did they find you? How do they know about the artifacts? Why has no one ever seen them before?
Don't worry, we'll get answers.
They did openly threaten you, as I understand it. I'd say that's something to worry about. It was one thing when this was just about us investigating the artifacts. A weird phenomenon that didn't come with creepy threats or questions about aliens or whatever it is that's going on now. I know we'll figure it all out in the end. It's just kind of a lot right now. Great, let's see what you have.
This one. What am I supposed to do then? Five days? Go to sleep for 5 days then?
Hi.
Hey.
So many people here. So many people saying goodbye.
No, I just want to say goodbye.
It doesn't change anything. Everything's worse. Nothing's going to make that better.
You're not alone though. We're all here for you.
I just feel like I want to be a million light years away from everyone. I want to be alone for a while, okay?
Fuck you, bitch. Who's you?
You one of Sam's Constellation people? Lillian Hart. He probably never mentioned me. I mean, I try not to talk about him, so... I'm sorry. That was a terrible thing to say.
Tell me you the mama.
Cora's mother. Sam's ex. God, I'm rambling. Look, I don't know who I should speak to about this, but Cora and I talked, and she's coming to live with me.
This what she
right
wants?
Now, she's taking it all so hard. She wants to get away from here. In time, maybe she'll come back.
I miss Cora. We all will.
She talked about you all the time. But right now, she just needs to get away from all the reminders of Sam. We'll be leaving soon, so say your goodbyes to her, if you like.
She let me talk to her?
Hi again.
Guess not.
I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion. That assumption appears to be correct.
That's right, man.
I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming.
It won't be necessary, bro.
Very well.
I'm gonna me say a few words. Gonna have to switch clothing because I look weird. Okay, I guess I'm gonna look like a doctor. Hey, sugar mama.
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
A lot of us are in shock. It's normal.
I have seen death. I have lost people I considered close. But this is... it is not the same. I cannot explain why. I am not sure I am making sense.
You're making perfect sense, girl. Feel away.
Thank you. Hey. How are you holding?
I'm fine, thanks. I'm fine,
Just
thanks, I guess.
don't forget to take time for yourself, okay?
I will.
Plenty of rooms if you need to sit down and be alone for a while.
Gotcha.
We'll get through this. It might feel like everything's falling apart, but that's why we need to stick together.
You're right. You don't need to be strong, girl. You need to grieve too.
We all have to get through this our own way. Don't worry about me. Really, I'll be fine.
Forget you guys. I'm only talking to the ladies. And who is it? Oh, the dad.
My boy. I've lost my boy.
Did you ever get to patch things up with him?
What do you mean? Nothing wrong with me and my son. Sure, we yell. Families are supposed to yell at each other. It's what keeps us honest. If you can't show your worst side to the people closest to you, who can you? My boy. I've lost my boy.
I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much.
Just find out, thank you.
Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
What do I need? Okay, I guess it's a podium. Hello, sir. Hello, everyone. Sam was my friend. He was more than Achilles' part. Okay. He was the best amongst us. And I'll do everything I can do to honor his memory.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something. I just need a little time to myself.
Yo, homie.
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So, instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind, but what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive surging sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
You know, what you're feeling right now is a chemical reaction whose evolutionary goal is promoting social cohesion. Never seems to work for me. No matter how many times I do this, I feel less attached, not more.
I don't often speak about what I...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, look at us. Two lone wolves howling at the moon on the same night. You know, if there's one piece of advice I can actually give you, it's that lost loved ones have a way of coming back to you. One day you'll be sweeping out some old shelf or digging through a desk, and there it'll be. Some old paperweight of theirs. For a piece of jewelry they gave you. Half jokingly. Theoretically, of course.
The pain of loss
Thanks,
inspires
Barry.
us to
That'll
greater
help.
action.
You're welcome.
That is the good that comes from...
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back.
Judge things to be good or evil.
It's okay to grieve, Mateo.
It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
Let us take responsibility for it.
Take care of yourself.
But we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private. Chat for a bit? Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals, but, well...
Yeah, man, let's
You
chat.
don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but...
But when we die, every...
Yes.
I guess I'll find out when we get there, man.
Won't we all? Well, I've taken up enough of your time.
Or due to the lack of a biosphere, we are simply carried away.
Speak to
By
everyone
space
already?
and time, until we sizzle in a distant sun's corona, get pulled in some gravitational
All the
field,
things I never
coalesce
said
without
to
a
him.
degree. Not comforting, huh?
I'll
But
need to
I
reimburse
disagree.
Noel for the easel and
Do you know
photo.
what I find uncomfortable?
I am
The thought that
reminded
after I
of
die,
how
the
different
universe is just
Constellation
going to
works
stand still forever.
compared to what I'm used to.
The fact is that the universe goes on, that life goes on.
Constellation's
Things do
reduced
not
capacity
sit still.
will no doubt make future work more difficult.
We die, and some people ever expanding, and who wouldn't want to be a part of infinity? Even if it's just for a short while. Listen, we don't worry about ourselves before we're born. Of course not. We emerge from the universe.
Let's change clothes again.
Can I help you with something?
Jemison Mercantile.
That ain't too much. Guess there's a mess this quick.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree? Never gonna learn.
I'm listening. Talk to you later.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation. Take care of yourself.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity. What? It can't be.
Our colleague is alive